Hello everyone, welcome back to Satoshi Snack. My name is Marco from Mind the Chart, and today we're gonna go through this dump. Yes, because everything is dumping. Bitcoin is dumping, altcoins are dumping, and S&P 500, Nasdaq, everything you see out there is dumping. But there is a reason why. And I want to show you this article in brief, which will resume pretty much what is going on today. So the developing narrative of Ethereum and altcoins decoupling from Bitcoin in an adverse macro environment went up in smoke on Friday as a sell-off in stocks and largest cryptocurrency caused extensive damage to the broader crypto market. Bitcoin fell to a 5-month low of 38,300 during the Asian hours. Ethereum tanked 10%, and all crypto market sector, including gaming and metaverse, traded in red and suffered more significant losses than Bitcoin. It appears as though the whole market is simply correlated to equities now. So it will be interesting to see how that evolves, with the US Federal Reserve looking increasingly likely to raise rates faster. So the price action perhaps indicates that the market value of cryptocurrency promising sound money and democratized finance is heavily dependent on centralized liquidity, the Fed's money printing program. Ethereum and the broader market crypto had stayed relatively resilient following Bitcoin's early December crash, when it went to 42,000. That had several investors predicting as a continued Ether outperformance heading into 2022. Currently, the S&P 500 seems to dictate the direction of Bitcoin and overall crypto market, evident by correlation reaching new highs. So we are now expecting 5 Fed rates hikes this year. Even Ethereum, which is more associated with DeFi and NFTs, with the inflation trade, seems to be tracking equities. So more pain ahead. The key is sustainable Bitcoin price recovery is renewed institutional participation, which remains elusive. The awaited institutional inflow has still not returned, and with the 40,000 Bitcoin support broken, the wider market has been pushed lower, with the futures market data showing potential for more liquidation of longs. There are still 100 million worth of longs open, half of which is on BitMEX exchange. Traders will be keenly watching Bitcoin's UTC close on Friday as potential failure to rise back above 40,000 may invite more chart-driven selling. The loss of 40,000 will likely lead to more bearish sentiment. In addition, as we near the Lunar New Year, Chinese investors' demand to cash out is also putting the market under greater selling pressure. So this is pretty much what is going on, right, guys? Raising rates, we have inflation, we have the Federal Reserve pushing for, these raising rates. We have the FOMC next week. So investors are scared right now. There is FUD out there because of the general market situation. So Bitcoin is not escaping from that. And what we're seeing now is this pattern of falling wedge we are following. And now we are actually going to test this bottom of the falling wedge. So yesterday we've been rejected from the high of the falling wedge, the upper part of the falling wedge. We have been rejected from the 26 EMA and the 12 EMA, and now we are going to test the bottom of the falling wedge. We have also this support behind, which is 37,500-ish, which is our support. Actually, if we're going on the monthly time frame, what we are watching here is this situation we're having on Bitcoin. So last time we had this huge liquidation price. Last time we had this huge higher low on the monthly. We were scouting a higher low compared to the last one. And actually we went down, touching the 0.61 Fibonacci. But now we are kind of doing the same stuff, okay? I was predicting this kind of equilibrium that we are having now. Double top here on the monthly, pretty much. It's not a double top, but almost a double top. And then we are now going for another higher low on the monthly. So I'm predicting now that we are not going to break this one. We're not going to break 28,000 below, but we're going to go and set another higher low here. So everything above this 30,000 is going to be an higher low on the monthly, and then we're going to make a lower high. What's important here is how far away we can set this lower high. That's the most important part, because if we're going to set this lower high shorter, we're gonna go for a bear flag on the monthly, and bulls don't want to see a bear flag on the monthly, because that will change the monthly trend. So now we are in an uptrend, but if we are going for a bear flag and then we break down below, we're going to go for a downtrend, and a monthly downtrend is going to be bearish for the rest of the year. So what bulls wants to do is to keep this uptrend intact. They want to keep an higher low compared to this one, go for a lower high compared to this one, and they want to create enough space to go then for another higher low and break bullish. So that's what we want to see on the monthly time frame. All right, so I think now we are kind of oversold on the daily 4-hour time frame. Pretty much we are bearish now on every time frame apart the monthly time frame. So the monthly time frame is still bullish. I mean, it's still, the pattern is still higher lows and higher highs, so it's not bearish. The weekly time frame though is kind of bearish, because we lost the weekly time frame here with this weekly bear flag. We confirmed the inverse head and shoulder without a lot of follow through, but we confirmed that. So what we want to see now is this part of support, this cluster of support here. We want to retest this one, which we're doing right now, and we want to keep this level and bounce back. So that's what the bulls want to see. We don't have enough volume though. So I don't see a volume climax, I don't see a volume spike, I don't see enough liquidity, I don't see enough pressure, selling pressure or short squeeze. I don't see anything of that. I want to see volume. If we don't have volume, that means that we don't have a lot of liquidity to push the market above. If you want to see a short squeeze, we need volume. We need volume climax. So that's what I'm going to watch for the next weeks, is volume. Once we have volume, as we increasing bull volume, we're gonna go for a lower high. I'm pretty sure of that. By the way, this candle here just broke below this level, which was the 40,000. That was the previous support, and now we don't have enough. We don't have enough support now. The only one we have is this one, which is actually we are testing now, which is 37.47.8. So that's the support we are testing, and I really wish this is the support we are holding. So we are highly correlated to the Nasdaq now. So if we're going to see the S&P 500 first, it's testing the 200 EMA, and the last time the S&P 500 tested the 200 EMA was back in actually 2020 in June. So the COVID dump. So we are not seeing this price action ever since the COVID dump. So also the Nasdaq, if we are seeing QQQ, this is the index, but on the weekly time frame, we lost the weekly time frame for the first time ever since the COVID dump. So this is aggressive sell-off. We also had Netflix, Netflix reporting bad earnings or something like that. So this is not looking good. But also we have the dollars on the monthly time frame, which is printing pretty much a bull flag on the monthly time frame. So we want to see some kind of weakness on the dollar. We don't want to see dollar strength, because Bitcoin is going to go lower if we're seeing dollar strength. So we need a bounce on the Nasdaq as soon as possible. So Nasdaq broke down below the 200 EMA, which is not good, but we have support here. So what we want to see is a V-shaped recovery on Nasdaq, on the S&P 500. Keep in mind that every time the S&P 500 touches the 200 EMA is always a good time for buying historically. So we want to see a reversal here on the S&P. We want to see a reversal on the Nasdaq. We want to see the dollar go sideways, not too much lower, because otherwise they have to act on the interest rates. So we want to see the dollar not too weak, but not too strong as well. And then we also have the treasury, 10-year treasury. They are correcting today. We don't want to see this going too high, because tech stocks is gonna take a punch in the eye, because actually once the US Treasuries goes higher, that is not good for the tech debt. And then what we want to see here is Bitcoin reversal. And the broader market now is the most important things I'm watching. And Bitcoin Dominance is not giving too much. This is the altcoin dominance. It's not giving too much information. We have this triple top. The altcoin dominance is going down because, you know, everything is dumping and Bitcoin is dumping. So people are looking for protection on in Bitcoin. It's not the same narrative it was a year ago, 2 years ago. Now we're seeing smart contract platform taking over. But, you know, we keep in mind that when this is going down, the altcoin dominance, that means that the market is weak. And also we have Ethereum. Ethereum is going pretty much good, looking for a monthly higher low as well. So it's not weak as Bitcoin, but still it needs to change the weekly trend. So we need to find a support before the 1,751. I think we're gonna go find support before we break the 26 EMA. I'm pretty sure of that. On the weekly time frame, we have several supports here, and the closest one is this one at 2,697. So guys, this is what I'm watching on Ethereum. If you want to bottom fish this level, you can do that with a stop loss below this level. And then what we're having here, I'm gonna go with the monthly time frame. So I'm gonna go through the other smart contract platform. We're having Cardano, which launched Sunday Swap, but it wasn't that good. You know, it wasn't so slow, and people were complaining about the transaction, the slowness. But they advised before. They said we don't have Hydra so far, so you gotta wait for fastest transaction. So this is something Cardano is working on, and it was predictable. It was predictable. Okay, my cats are fighting. Luna is strong. Luna is strong. Total value lock is growing. The Terra ecosystem is so strong. We're having this inside bar right now, and Luna is one of the fewest names that kept the monthly time frame intact. So Luna didn't broke the monthly time frame, so that's good. And on the weekly time frame as well, is looking for an higher low. So Luna is the strongest one we are having on our list. Crypto.com as well is going for a falling wedge here, and also it didn't broke the monthly time frame, I think, because it still has this level here, 0.35. Despite the hack they received this week, they're still strong. They're still strong. So they reported this hack. That was the report today, but they say they are trying to work for keep the platform more secure. So people are, I think they are trusting Crypto.com after all. So still inside bar on the monthly is still strong. Matic is strong, guys. So if we're gonna get the bounce here, I think Matic and Luna, they're gonna see all-time high once again. So Matic is a layer 2 platform, is still strong, and it received a lot of partnership token burn this week, so it's going so strong that I'm confident that we can find a support before this level and bounce back. Then we have Solana. Solana is struggling a little bit, but it broke the monthly candle here, so it started the monthly consolidation, and it's looking for an higher low compared to the last one. I think the volume, bearish volume, is not that big bearish volume we're having here. But we're gonna go for an higher low, I think, here, and then we're gonna go for a compression pattern like this, an equilibrium. So decreasing bearish volume, approaching 12 EMA. So I think we're gonna go for an higher low soon. Another thing is Phantom. Phantom FTM is strong, is in a monthly equilibrium, because what Solana is doing right now, Phantom, it did the last month. Also is Atom. Okay. Atom is another one still close to Phantom, double top and monthly equilibrium and higher low on the monthly, so they are strong. And Phantom and Atom, they have the similar price action, so I'm pretty confident on that one. One Harmony, update on Harmony, still monthly equilibriums, so we can put Phantom, Harmony and Atom in the same, you know, spot, because they are having the same pattern. Monthly equilibrium, double top, but pretty much still strong. And then we have DeFi, which is weak, because a lot of names in DeFi, they lost the monthly time frame. As you can see, MKR, then Sushi, then Uniswap, then Your Finance. Your Finance still sideways, but Uniswap, Sushi, Swap, everyone lost the monthly time frame, so they have a lot of road ahead. It's a winding road they are doing right now. And Avalanche still strong. Avalanche just broke the monthly candle, the previous monthly candle, but still strong. Okay, so this is the overall market, guys. So we have names that are stronger. The metaverse is still looking for the monthly higher lows. A lot of names: Sandbox, X Infinity, Mana. Then we have the DeFi 2.0, the Olympus forks. We have Spell, we have OHM, we have Alchemix, we have Tokamak. Those though, they are moving in a weird way, so I wouldn't suggest to trade these names. If you are using actually DeFi 2.0, and that's fine. If you're aping on this one, that's good. But if you're trading this name, doesn't make sense. They are really losing value every day, and there is no mean to trade these names to me. So in meme coins as well, they are not that good right now, and exchanges, some good, some not. It depends, So that's pretty much today, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit notification bell, like button, and I'm trying to be more consistent with my videos. But in fact, I'm running also the Italian channel, so it's going to be hard for me, and also I have a lot of stuff to do. But if I can, I will keep you updated, and see you the next one.